Hello, and welcome to Doki Literature Club. Now, you might be wondering, what is Kyle doing playing a dating simulator? But this is no ordinary video game. It is a horror game. You may not think it with all these cute girls on this title screen. But trust me on this one, okay? It's not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. And I had a failed recording session before this. Yeah, it was yesterday. Anyway, I'm gonna be trying to get all the girls golden ending. Yay! And now, here's this person. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. And it's so good. Okay. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but this kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again, and I have a voice crack. But I caught you this time. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, my character's name is and it goes out of the name box. Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making our daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? What's a club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'll join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't I keep worrying about you? Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, at least promise that you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it, and I'm gonna save. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori, what are you doing here? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd get you coming out of the club, but I saw you just sitting here, I'm impressed. Don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, then you could go to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Ha ha ha. Real funny. Ah! There is no way that's gonna hurt her. Meanie. Anyway, I already know what happens in this game. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. And the other 1% is because she likes literature. Very low chance. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Don't impress your childhood friend at all. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. But you didn't keep your promise of joining the club. Care to explain yourself? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Sigh! Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Save again. Bad stuff's gonna happen, not really, whatever. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's a great deal! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hold on. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. So I would already finish my things about you. Sorry, you're out of mind. You need anything. What a nice surprise! Hold on. What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. Though you still think words inside your head. Have you ever thought about that? This club is full of incredibly cute girls, and they all speak weirdly except for this girl. Why are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, only one energy. This is the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears apparently more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Akako, is that right? That's right! That's right. It's great to see you again, That's right. It's great to see you again, Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. And we're still doing it? Okay, good. Goes to Donna! At the tables, we can see I the cookie. I made them, I'll get them. I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about a merchantry as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned. It's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. That's marching noises. Okay, are you ready? Tada! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears, but you can't see it because reasons. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, to hurry and hang on. Sayori grabs them first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Cupcake biting is a very serious prospect of cupcakes. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why, hey, miss, not like that. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Of course, in your anime, my dude. Made up anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Saving again, that's a thing I like doing. Saving is a good thing. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't know how to call tea and know you enjoyed a good book. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted! Yuri looks away. She actually looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm good. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me, but you can't actually see her eyebrows. So it made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised! How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it encourages others to get into literature, then fulfilling a dream. Micah is really a great eater. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are interested. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. And it's also Japan, so that happens. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. If you know, there's character death in this game, so it's gonna actually shrink. That's awkward. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Saving again. Sorry. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, someone say manga? Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. That's a smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. That's what she does. My favorites are usually novels that delve deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, other stuff. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well, such as psychological. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh yeah, that's what happens in this game. You think it's a normal dating simulator, but has warning for some reason, but it turns out to be very scary. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, like The Raven and stuff. I read a horror book once. It was called Slappy's Revenge. This really grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Fortunately, I don't have a rock in here, so I can't. Well, I have a barbell in here, but it's not saying whatever. Really? Wait, hold on. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, yeah, this is a surreal horror game! Well, not surreal, it's psychological horror, whatever. And I hate horror. Oh, why is that, Squidward? Well, my name's not sure if you're not Squidward. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last code meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem code. Don't say out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, anything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and places her hands on her shoulders. I love you! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You weren't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing their level of writing makes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. And that's the perfect time to end off this episode. See you guys next time where nothing much will probably happen. Anyway, bye.